another question I had was, I've been observing white people. It seems like they're in serious trouble
Yeah.
because a lot of white Americans are aging out. The boys and the men seem like they're giving up on life. You know, like white males are having a very hard time in this environment. We have to mention the opioid crisis. I know they're very tender with it because white people, a majority of white people, are dealing with it, and also the change of financial status. I know this generation, like they're not able to live like their parents, and they can't deal with it.
Yeah. The humility is deep now, and it's a cultural thing as it transitions. As you said, less builders, less engineers, less architects, less persons who are dealing in trades, so less tradesmen. You know, like there is more so, I want to get rich on social media. I want to be an influencer. That's one side of it. Then another thing is this generation is being taken care of by the parents because they're not living, they weren't trained to live for real. Like there's not really real life skills that they have been given. So according to the white population, which we know in the majority of states are dying faster than they're being born. So when you said they're aging out, that's quite literal. According to the United States Census Bureau, they did say that by the year 2042, white people will become the minority in America. So they're the majority currently in America, but they're going to become the minority. We know they're the minority on the planet, of course, but that's something that they're looking at. In 2011, I believe, maybe a little later than that, actually, 2018, either 2011 or 2018, don't quote me on the exact date on that, but there was something on CNN called The Vanishing White American. And they were doing some studies dealing with the birthing rates and the death rates of the population back then. And they were saying that they're dying faster than they're being born. There are more interracial relationships. There are less of their families duplicating, less men being born, less girls being born, etc. So when you're looking at this from the perspective of a conqueror, not all white people, but those who want to remain in power, you're looking at your power slipping away now. And you're looking at the fact that your boss may look like me, that your daughter may end up dating somebody looking like me, that you really, I mean, this is just where it goes. And they got a lot of them are really, really serious, and they can't stand it. And it's eating away at them because, hell, Bill Gates' daughter or granddaughter, I believe, is with a dark chocolate brother. There it is. It's like, whoa, so it's a serious wake-up call that is taking place, and the government ain't making it no better, again, by letting all these people come in from the darker nations either. Because now that's switching the demographic over as well, whereas less and less white people, less European, quote unquote, and others who are of color or dark melanated pigmentation. So it's a real thing, brother, and it's not something that they expected, because when you conquer a nation, when you steal a nation, your ancestors stole it to maintain its perpetual enslavement under their authority, not to give it back. And this is just an educational point. It's just an educational point. It wasn't stolen as I'm just borrowing this for a couple, centuries, we're gonna give it back. No, it was, I plan to keep this under my control forever, and that forever is not lasting forever anymore. It's obvious now.